Hey everybody, welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar. I'm your host, Foxtrot, and right above me, as always, is Treetop Flyer. Says he's gone sailing, but he's here.
Hang on. Here we go.
Turn that off here.
That's what I didn't. Let's see. No echo. And good evening, everyone.
There he is.
There we go.
Are you ready for some VATSIM, Treetop?
Yeah, you're gonna lead me down the trail here.
Oh my God.
And STW is gonna be patient with us,
Yes.
which he always is.
We got Viper Strike in chat checking in, saying, "Hey Flox, hey Viper,
Yeah.
good to see you, buddy." And Raven717 checked in and mentioned that just finished up his own stream, MSFS stream, one leg left to get to his float plane to Alaska from Portland, from our neck of the woods.
Wow.
So Raven, I wonder if you're familiar with KHOU Industrial Airport. That's our quote unquote home airport in real life. Viper Strike had some fun taking the DC-6 Ho Chi Minh City. I caught a piece of that today. I couldn't stay tuned with work and everything this time, Viper, but I did get in there and I saw that you're in the DC-6 and you're cruising right along. Ho Chi Minh City, cool. And also first in chat tonight, we had a new person that was first in chat tonight. Not one of our usual suspects. Wings Level Adventures was first in chat tonight. So welcome back to the hangar, Wings Level, and hey, you got the 1,000 channel points. Do a couple of shout outs here. Let me see if Wings Level's got anything going on. Adventure. Yeah, that was got any shout outs for that. And let's give Raven a shout out here. And Viper Strike. Something on Ravens here.
Find this stupid ass thing.
Revelio.
Where is it? Search for the next.
Welcome, Raven. And I can hear it now. I can hear the shoutouts in my headset now. Somehow I got that working. That was good. And Viper Strike, man, let's give Viper a shout out. A mod here at Foxtrot's Hangar, and a wonderful streamer as well.
And Flux, I'm looking for you here. I'm not seeing you where I spawned.
Okay.
But I should see you then. It doesn't matter what server we're on, right?
Right. I haven't fired up VATSIM yet, so maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I haven't. Okay, I'm gonna wait right here then. I'm not gonna go looking for anything, and I haven't done B pilot. I got to do that one. That's right.
All right, man. Caught up on chat. Got some shout outs there. And also, just because STW is kind of is hosting us down here at Hobby tonight. Let's give him a shout out real quick.
I was a little confused.
No, not quite.
So hello, American 1333 holding 1 left at Delta, we're ready to go.
America 1333, Louisville Tower, wind 190 at 18, gusting tree 0.
Nice. Doing some ATC control there on that. But, all right, so disclaimer. Treetop and I are not VATSIM professionals. Don't don't do as we say, and don't do as we do.
Yeah, yeah. Watch and learn from our
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. I've been talking about doing a VATSIM for years now, and I finally dipped my toes in it a couple weeks ago, and I'm saying Wednesday nights is VATSIM night, and basically what we're doing is we're new to VATSIM, and so I'm appealing to any of you guys out there that are watching. You're new to VATSIM and have thought about dipping your toes into it, but weren't sure about it. What we're doing is we're just taking it slow. STW222 is a VATSIM controller, is also a friend of the channel and supporter of the channel for quite a long time now. So we're kind of in familiar territory with STW, and there's a comfort level there, is what I'm trying to say. And basically, what we're doing right now is we're getting taxi clearance, getting taxi instructions, and then we'll get up and go into a pattern, do touch and go. And yeah, we'll be doing touch and goes, for probably an hour and a half or so. And what I do is I'll break it up from time to time and go ahead and get off the active runway, go back to FBO parking, take a little 5-minute break maybe, and then get new taxi instructions again, and just practice that, right? We're not flying flight plans and going from one complex airport to another complex airport yet. Here in the next week or so, maybe couple weeks ago, maybe we'll venture out of his airspace and go land at an uncontrolled airport, and then come back into STW's airspace. Maybe try that tonight. See, and we're just taking it slow, and you guys are all along for the ride. And please, if you've thought about trying VATSIM and not sure, check it out. See if it's something you want to try. See if it's there's an observer mode, is what I'm forgetting, where you can go in VATSIM in observer mode, and you can hear all the radio chatter, but you cannot talk on the radio. And that's what Treetop is doing right now. He's going to be in VATSIM in observer mode, be up in the pattern with me. The ATC controller does not see him on the radar. He's invisible, basically, but he hears everything that's going on. As we're in the pattern, if STW gives me a call out, I might ask Treetop, hey, can you, what would you say? Or, here's the reply. And then he could practice saying it, and then I'll say it on VATSIM type of thing. And if anybody else is interested in doing something like that, just getting up in the pattern with us and going around and practicing, more than welcome. There should be a link that comes up for VATSIM that will take you to their site where you register. There's study material there, a test or two, and then you get registered and go live. Okay, so that's out of the way. First thing that we like to do is take a look at the airport and understand the direction of the runways, kind of the layout of the taxiways, just to get in our head an expectation, so that when we do get a taxi clearance from the controller, from the ground controller tower, no ground control line, get an idea of where do we navigate, how do we get there, so that the instructions don't sound foreign language to it type thing, right? So first thing I'd like to do is share this screen over here. Let's take a look at, this is a little nav map, and currently there's no wind, okay, and we can see the runway layout here. We got 04, 22, 35 and 17, 31 and 13, 31 right, and I guess 13 left. So we can see the layout here. We can see the taxiways in little nav map, and there is some taxi way identifiers, but in my experience, these are not always correct. And it looks like I'm in parking spot 92. over by this FBO hangar. And that's the other thing that we like to do is find an FBO hangar parking area to spawn in at. We don't want to spawn in at a terminal where the jets and the. So I'm going to flip over to another application called VATSPy or SkyVector. And you just put in skyvector.com, and then I'm going to put in KHOU. Go. And here we are at William P. Hobby, Houston. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit and put my mouse over that green button there, or that green dot. And I click on it, and then when I hover over William P. Hobby right here, I get an airport diagram. And this is for me critical. A crucial piece of information that we need to use here. Because this has the taxiways that ground controller is going to be calling out for us. And if I zoom in over here at this FBO ramp where we spawned in little nav map, I thought it said A. I thought I saw A being referenced for this taxiway, but here it's G. Okay. Got my little cheat sheet here. I don't have these memorized yet. Golf. They might call out golf. So here we have golf, okay, to take us down to 404. And, we might have to come down to golf, to kilo, up kilo, down November to 3-1 left, possibly, right? Or we might take golf all the way up to 1-3 right. Might take echo up to 1-3 left. Just getting an idea of what the layout
So,
is here.
Flux, I know you're getting an idea of it all, but you should at least check the ATIS first so you
Yep.
know what the departure runway is.
Yep, I will. I got that queued up too. That's right here.
It's like there's no need in you planning for a runway 22 departure when we're gonna give you something else.
That's point. Go. So STW shared this website with me as well. I'll put this link in chat. Cool. So with this, it gives us the wind direction, right? And it looks like it's 00 at 0 knots at the moment. Okay, and it looks like this is indicating that 04 is going to be the active runway. Not sure if that's going to be the case or not. So we'll listen to the ATIS to find out. But we're kind of getting.
Hobby's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Also, it's wind's calm, so that arrow doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Yeah, and it says 0 down here. So it looks like it's not a whole lot going on at the moment. So this is kind of a cool tool that you can use at various airports and stuff. Back to SkyVector. Okay. So if we're here, we can expect golf to 04. Potentially, based on what we're seeing so far. But we're going to listen to ATIS and see what happens with ATIS. And they call a boogie board. I am not sponsored by Boogie Board or anything in any way. It's just kind of a cool little tool here. An LCD screen, and you can write on it and stuff there. And you push a button up here at the top, and it start all over again. This is what I use for my notes. Okay. Now I'm going to look at this airport diagram and figure out what do we call tower. It's up here in the top left corner, along with the radio frequency. So it's going to be Hobby Tower is how we address them. We don't address them as Houston. Okay, it's Hobby Tower. So Hobby Tower.
Yeah. Don't get caught calling me Houston Tower.
Mhm.
Then I'll be like, "Are you at the right airport?"
Exactly, right? And then ATIS is 124.6. And we've got tower on 1187.
And you know what's great? We do have ground on tonight.
Oh, awesome. 87. And ground is 121.9. I'm just noting all these down. 1.9. And as far as that goes, I think that's all I need there. So let's get VATSIM going. When you get fired up with VATSIM, there's an application they recommend you download called VATSpy, and this is VATSpy. I got it zoomed in on the Houston area, but this will give you an indication when you want to go fly in the sim, and you're on the VATSIM network of which airports have a controller, which areas have a center controller. It's controlling a region, ground controller, things of that nature, right? So we can see that there's stuff going on up here, okay? But down here, Houston area is what we're interested in. As I zoom in, I can see KHOU, and then if I hover over it, it tells me Houston Hobby, Texas, and we have Stephen Welsh is our tower controller. We've got Benjamin Attic as our ground controller, and Stephen's loaded up ATIS on 124.60. And I'm just going to double check my radio frequencies. I have ATIS is 124.6. Yes. I have tower is 118.7. Yes. I have ground is 121.9. And yes. Another thing that's kind of cool here is that it tells you have ground, you have tower, and the A is for ATIS. Okay. And there's 5 people waiting to depart. Okay. There they are. See them all listed there. That's VATSpy. And momentarily there might be 6 people here. And then let's get our flight plan going. Right here. Okay. First of all, in settings, I want to make sure that push to talk is set up. And I've got my left control set up there. Then we go to flight plan. Our flight type is VFR, visual flight reckoning. We're going to change our airport to Houston.
Well, there's calm. What what did you say? Tower was 118.3.
Tower is 118.7.
7. Okay.
I paid attention to what the AO code is. KHOU right here. KH.
Stand by.
Departure time. Hey Siri, what time is UTC time? Hey Siri, what time is it now in UTC time zone? She's not going to tell me. Hmm. 25 a.m. Okay. So going back to our departure time, 0300 Zulu time still works. Time en route, 2-hour stream. Fuel available 3 hours. My cruise speed's 170 in the Piper Turbo Aero. And cruise altitude would be about 2,500 if we're going to do it, but we're not. Then I got a note here for traffic pattern, and then a remark new to VATSIM. Just help take the edge off, right? And
Okay, and I'm sorry, Flux. Tower and ATIS for the same frequency, 118.7, correct?
ATIS is 124.6.
124.6.
And we're also going to need ground. 121.9. Here, I'll put it in chat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we don't. Okay.
What's that, Tree?
Okay, so which two frequencies?
We're going to need
So we don't-
ATIS. We're going to need ATIS first and then ground.
And then ground. Okay, and ground is what again?
121.9.
Oh. I figured out how to hit the radios on this Garmin.
Welcome in, QF. And 12 Raiders. Welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar, man. It's VATSIM night. We're new to VATSIM, and we're just getting started. Driving STW crazy with how long we take. But yeah, welcome in, man. Oh, thanks for the follow, music. Enjoy your joyride up there in old 1.8 Romeo. It's my dad had a Piper Cherokee 140, and this is his livery that he did on it. And yeah, you're taking it up for a joyride, so enjoy. Hey there. Nice. Welcome in. Okay, let's see here. Let's get connected. 1.8 Romeo, E28S. I'm going to write down my type. S asks me. And Treetop is going to be using observer mode right here, so that he can participate and hear the radio, but he won't be on the radar or anything, but he'll still be able to kind of participate and fly along. So I'm going to hit connect. Master
And
Chief. Go ahead.
And you were parked right by 92, correct, Flox?
Yeah. Yep. Master Chief, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Enjoy your joyride up there. My dad's plane. I just asked you to put it back in the hangar where you found it. There we go.
And I see a Baron just appeared. But you're in the Piper, correct?
Yeah, I'll be in the Piper. Hey, Stug TV, welcome in. Nice. Good to see you, bud. Welcome back. Keep the hangar doors open for you. Nice. All right, so now flight plan. I'm connected to the VATSIM network. It knows that we're down here at Houston area. Here's tower 118.7, which is what we had written down earlier. Yep. So we're in the right area here. I'm going to file my flight plan. And then that just went out to STW. And it's letting him know that we're here. Yep. Stuck TV. Yeah, we're going to be doing some pattern work down here at Houston Hobby. Just getting used to VATSIM, dipping our toes in it and enjoying every minute of it so far. I finally got over my radio fright after a couple of years, and I still mess up on the radio. But, I'm not scared to hit the button anymore. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this. And let's get back over into our plane here, and we'll do a radio check here momentarily. Okay, let's see here. Bird fired up.
And I think I see you, Phlox. You're in your normal 6318 Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
I see a warrior there, but I don't know if that's you. Is your engine running?
Not yet, and I'll get my lights going on here in a second. We'll see if anything happens.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to. Hopefully, I'm right behind you. I think I'm in parking spot like 95.
Okay, master and avionics are on. Throwing on my nav light so people know I'm getting ready to start my engine. I'm gonna come down here and get the fuel going. It's on cutoff right now. Let's get on the left tank. And while I'm thinking about it, let's dump some fuel in. Something like that. And let's turn on our fuel pump, get any air out of the lines. Turn up our lights. Up a mixture, and drop is full forward. And we're gonna get a bit of throttle here. Critically should fire right up.
So, Phlox, nobody else has spawned in with us, correct?
Not that I'm aware of. And you know what? I'm gonna add you to my group. Let me do that right now.
Okay, you're showing. I think that I am right beside you, and you're in a Airbus 320.
I'm gonna invite you to a group.
Okay. Do I need to be at the menu to do that, right? Yeah, I got to be there. Message. Accept. Okay.
Now maybe you'll see me better.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're still. Yeah, that's you.
I'm
So
showing
there's-
up as an Airbus though, huh?
Yeah, you're showing up as an Airbus,
Dang.
and now my avionic lights are on. Dang it. Okay, let's figure this out. Cause now I'm dark. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute here. I gotta somehow get down there. Turn my instruments on. And there's no way to go back. Let's see if there's a way to go back today. No, it's not gonna let me. Okay,
There's treetop right there.
now you see me. Yeah, I gotta go out of your group for a sec because I didn't get my avionic lights turned on.
Okay, go ahead.
So I gotta go back out. And how do I get, let's see. Disconnect. No, let's see.
Oh wow.
Flux. I don't want to remove you. Go back, click on Flux. No, that's friend. I need to go here. Here.
Yeah, Raven, I think I'll see if I can't do that on my Stream Deck. I was messing around with my Stream Deck, so that I can turn on the dome light in the cockpit with my Stream Deck, so I don't have to try to find it in the dark type of thing. It illuminates a little bit, and then I can make it brighter. But yeah, I'll have to mess around with that with my Stream Deck and see if I can just put a button, and then that would take care of it. Thanks for that. Gotta get my.
Okay. All right, I'll go back to your group here. You might have to send me another invitation.
I'll do that.
Possibly. Okay, I just need to get. Gotta be able to see what I'm doing here. Master. Need the panel on.
A group invite sent.
Okay.
Let's get our radio
Go.
tuned to ground. 121.9.
I got that going. Okay, so oh, you gotta re-invite me, Phlox.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Never mind. There we go.
Hobby ground, November 6318 Romeo, radio check. Oh, it's not on. Radio's not on. Okay. Because it was cold and dark. I gotta turn on my radio.
Yeah.
Runway 13 right,
There we go.
taxi right, Yankee Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
Okay, I got two frequencies in there, 121.9 and 118.7.
Okay.
Via Yankee Echo.
Okay.
We'll cross. We're crossing 13 left for 13 right, American 2012.
Okay. No lights on my panel. Idiot lights, that is. Problem lights. Okay, so now, yeah, I can say I just, between next week, I got to make sure I got 6318 Romeo in there. Dad's version, so you show up the way you're supposed to. I thought last week you did.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or 2 weeks ago, I should say.
Hey, do you have the ground radio tuned in? Are you hearing anything?
Yeah, I'm hearing tons of stuff.
Okay, here we go. Here comes a radio check. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so if you do a radio check tree, what would you say?
I would say Hobby Tower 1137 Victor.
699 Golf, mic check.
No, radio check.
Oh, I'd say, okay, I'd say Hobby Tower 1137 Victor radio check.
30 right, taxi right, Yankee Echo, follow the American A320.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Com 20, 13 right via Yankee Echo, follow the
Okay, I'm
American
configured
A320.
for nighttime pattern work. One nice thing about it, you show up as a big target, so I won't lose you.
Okay, here we go. Hobby ground, November 6318 Romeo, radio check.
5x5.
5x5.
American 2-1T-112, connect Houston Tower 118.7.
Okay. ATIS.
American 2112.
ATIS.
Apologize, yeah, okay.
124.6.
118.7, thank you. Have a good night. .com 20, connect.
124.6.
Visibility 10. 10,000 staggered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 18. 2.15.
I'm on
Altimeter
29
4. ILS runway 4 approach and use.
when we're in the air.
Primary
Correct.
departure runway
Yes.
13 right. Notices to
So
air
that's
mission.
My two radios.
Runway
But
17.
now I figured out how
35
to tune
closed.
it. It's easy.
All aircraft taxi with
Easy sneaky.
transponder on. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instruction. Pre-departure clearance available on request.
Here we go. Starting over
Now,
now.
for,
Wait.
Copy airport native information Victor. 0153 Zulu Special. Westcom. Visibility 10. 10,000 standard. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 18. 2.15. Altimeter 29904. ILS runway 4 approach in use. Primary departure runway 13 right. Notices to air mission. Runway 17. 35 closed. All aircraft taxi with transponder on. VFR aircraft face direction of flight. All aircraft read back call runway hold short instruction. Pre-departure clearance available on request.
Okay, there's a closed runway in there. So what I got is
Copy airport ATIS information Victor.
Victor,
0153 Zulu Special. Westcom.
wind calm,
Visibility 10.
Billy 10,
10,000 standard. Ceiling 25,000 broken.
broken clouds,
Temperature 18.
Yep.
2.15.
2.15,
Altimeter 29904.
29904,
ILS runway 4 approach in use.
Viewpoint, I didn't check.
Primary departure runway 13 right. Notices to air
13
mission.
right,
Runway 17.
17,
35 closed. All aircraft taxi with transponder on.
okay,
VFR aircraft face direction of flight. All aircraft read back call runway hold short.
okay. I wanted to listen to it a second time because it called out a closed runway, so we don't want to end up taxiing to the closed runway. So 17 and 35 is closed. So where is 17 and 35? Before 22, and I see 31 and 13. I don't see a runway 17. Huh, I wonder if the chart is out of date. I don't see a runway 17. Interesting. Okay. All right. So let's set our altimeter now, 29904. Okay, so here's our altitude. It's like at 800 feet or so.
Yep.
Let's set our altimeter to 29904. It's at 29908. 904 and watch it move a little bit. Yep. Okay. All right, we're good. We're ready to start our traffic pattern. Winds are calm. Visibility 10. It's great.
I'm right with you on dew point
Oh, altimeter.
calibration. I mean altimeter.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say. Okay. Yep. Right with you. Oh no, I'm too low. Hang on. That won't work.
Oh, there's somebody taking off in front of me. Cool.
See what that is. Okay, there we go.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna call ground, and kind of let them know we're on the west FBO ramp, and kind of state our intentions, requesting taxi clearance for pattern work. Okay, and then he'll come back with taxi instructions that we'll note down along with the runway, which I'm expecting to be 13 right. Okay, based on ATIS information. So, be something like this tree. November 6318 or hobby ground, November 6318 Romeo at west ramp parking, requesting taxi instructions, taxi clearance, taxi instructions for pattern work. Okay, traffic pattern work. So what would you say, Tree?
Okay, so I'd say Hobby Tower 1137 Victor requesting.
Wait, where are we?
Oh, say where we are again.
West ramp. West
ramp. Okay,
Yep.
Hobby Tower 1137 Victor parked at West Ramp requesting taxi instructions for pattern work.
Yep, perfect. This time say it like you mean it.
Hobby Tower 1137 Victor parked at West. Oh, I forgot that one again. Say it again. West parking. Hobby Tower.
West FBO.
West FBO. Hobby Tower 1137 Victor parked at West FBO requesting taxi instructions for pattern work.
Perfect. And then you end with your call sign too.
Oh yeah, 1137 Victor.
Yep. All right, here
Or
we go.
137 Victor.
Yep, here we go. All right, here we go. Hobby Ground, November 6318 Romeo with you in FBO West parking, requesting taxi instructions for pattern work. Hey, Romeo. Oh, with Victor. Yikes. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm not on the frequency. I forgot.
No, I'm not hearing him.
Yeah. So that was a good practice one. Okay, 121.9.
Right.
We're learning.
I'm on one. Yep. And I'm on 121. I didn't take the time to go over to ATIS to listen to that.
Okay. All right,
which
here we
I
go.
probably should have for practice.
Here we go. Hobby Ground, November 6318 Romeo with you and FBO West parking ramp, requesting taxi instructions for traffic pattern work. 18 Romeo.
6318 Romeo 13 right, taxify Golf, squawk 4534.
454. 13 right, taxi via Golf, squawk 4520 Romeo.
6909 Golf, ready to taxi. 6909 Golf, runway 13 right, taxi by Kilo 1, Golf, hold short of runway 4 at Kilo 1. 35 right via Kilo 1, Golf, hold short, runway 4, Kilo 1.
Forgot to say with number 2. Okay, now we're squawking 4534 like you asked. And we can taxi over.
No, I didn't set my squawk, but that's all right.
You can go through the motions. Go ahead.
I don't know where I'm not familiar enough with this Baron to know where the squawk is, so let's not hold this up any longer.
Okay.
But that'll be another one I'll add to my list.
Okay, so want to taxi via Gulf? We're gonna head south. Which way are we heading right now? Get on the outside so I can.
Did you get clearance to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yep. He said taxi 13 right via Gulf, and told me to squawk that code. So we're ready to go.
Okay.
I just got to figure out where 13 right is.
13 right is going to be to the west of us.
Gulf right in front of me. Oh.
That's Bravo.
Hobby Ground, American 992, ready to taxi.
Houston Ground,
Boy, man.
4, vacated runway 4 on Bravo.
Club 8964, taxi terminal by Yankee, straight ahead, good night.
Straight on Yankee to the terminal, pilot.
It's a bigger airport than the last one.
Yeah.
Phenom 9 Golf, cross runway 4, Kilo 1, continue Kilo 1, Golf.
Okay, this is
Continue
Gulf.
across Kilo 1 to Golf to runway 13 right, 9 Golf.
This is Gulf right in front of us right here. Then we go down here to the right
American
where that plane
992,
is.
runway 13 right, taxi by Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
Where's this guy coming? He's coming towards us.
Oh yeah, I see.
American 992 to runway 13 right, cross via Echo and cross runway 12 left at Echo.
Stay here. This should be 13 right over here.
Leroy goes on that taxiway. Well, that taxiway.
That's 4. 13 right. Oh, 13 right is up here. Woo! I'm glad I looked.
Yeah, it's the west.
Yeah, it's up this way.
It's yes.
Where that guy's going.
Right, in front of all those FBOs.
Okay, so we turn to the left. Got it.
Same.
All right, here we go.
Same.
Parking brake is off. Let's get rid of all our wheel chalk stuff. Brakes off. Any lights
And
on?
6
Here we go.
hour Golf Golf holding short of runway 13 right.
And the 69er Golf, contact Houston Tower, 118.7, see ya.
118.7, see ya, you're doing great. 9 Golf Golf.
All right, we're moving. I don't know why I had it in my head that we'd be taking off from 4.
And your name tag appears, so I got you here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we go in front of these guys, and 13 right is right to the right of us, just going the other way.
Yep. It's parallel to us, right?
Number 6318 Romeo, contact Houston Tower, 118.7, see ya.
Houston Tower 1187. See ya.
What do you ask for?
We gotta switch to Tower 1187.
After we take off.
No, he wanted me to do it right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, switching.
Oof. Wind is calm. Fly runway heading.
Switch.
Runway 13 right. You are clear for takeoff. Runway heading 13 right. Clear for takeoff. 9 Golf Golf.
Hobby Tower, November 6318 Romeo. Taxiing via Gulf to 13
Oops,
right.
What did I do? Oh no! Now I shut my Garmin off.
And November 6318 Romeo. Hobby Tower. Remain holding short. Runway 13 right.
Hold short, 13 right.
Oh man, I just screwed up.
And I'll get my strobes going. There we go. There's tree.
I'm just screwed up. I lost my Garmin. Oh, what did I do? I just went. What the heck did I do?
Off.
Esther.
And November 9er Golf Golf. Contact departure 120.05. Have a good night.
Oh, there it comes. There it comes back. Okay.
120.05. Good night.
Okay,
Thank
there
you
we
so
go.
much.
Okay,
9
I
Golf
gotta
Golf.
I just gotta switch frequencies. I got everything else going here. Oh, switch frequency. I just had them switching. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second. I gotta zoom in. Why is it doing that? It's shutting off my.
And November 6318 Romeo. Wind is calm. Make right close traffic. Runway 13 right. You are clear for
Shutting
takeoff.
off my power.
Right, close traffic, 13 right. 28 Romeo. Go.
And that's to confirm it's 13 right.
13 right.
Because if you see a runway 17, that runway is closed and it's actually demolished in real life.
Yeah, I didn't even see it on the map. Thanks for that. Flaps are set for takeoff. Go. How you doing, Tree?
Not super. I lost my Garmin. I lost my panel. For some reason, when I was switching frequencies. Somehow I hit the wrong thing on my Garmin, I think. Just do a pattern.
Okay, well.
I'll figure it out.
All right, right close traffic.
I bet it switches right there.
Houston Tower, Southwest 170 with you, 12 mile final 04. Fully established.
And Southwest 170, Hobby Tower, continue approach.
Alright, continue Southwest 170.
And November 18 Romeo, traffic is a Southwest Boeing 738 on about a 11 mile final for runway 4. Report them inside.
Insight, 18 Romeo.
Number 18 Romeo, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Visual separation, 18 Romeo. Alright, I'm gonna go a little faster.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, you don't need to go a little faster.
They're far enough out? Okay.
I just got to practice my sequencing here in terms of not having you guys landing crossing runways at the same time.
There he is. I see him out there off my wing.
Oh, this is cool.
On my roll a little bit here. We're about midfield, so get down.
And November 6 tree 18 Romeo, make a short approach, only one tree right, 0 clear for the option on the go, extend your upwind.
Short final on the go, in the upwind, 18 Romeo.
To make a short approach, that means you do like a mile or half mile final.
Roger that.
And Southwest 170, traffic will be departing the crossing runway prior to your arrival. Wind is calm, runway 4, you are clear to land.
Alright, clear to land 04, watch the traffic.
Okay, Phlox, I'm back, ready to go when you do a touch and go.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Are you where are you, in base or what are you?
On final.
You're on final. I should see you then. Coming in. Oh, there you are, right there. Okay.
Oh, there's some trees right there that are hard to see.
Yeah, there are. You went right over the top of them.
Go over the threshold. Go. Nice bounce there. All right, on the go. Extend the upwind. Here's coming up. Could have a plane coming in. Over there. There he is. Nice job.
Yeah, I was cutting a little too close.
Great. All right, we'll extend the upwind.
And November 18 Romeo, the crosswind turn is at your discretion.
Crosswind at my discretion, 18 Romeo. Nice. Because he's down on the ground now.
This right answer, if he was calling me, I would just say Hobby Tower 137 Victor, crosswind Mike's discretion, Hobby Tower.
Yep. Yeah, and sometimes if you're doing a readback, you can kind of abbreviate it.
And Southwest 170, exit left on Charlie, contact ground 121.9er.
Alright, left on Charlie 129 ground, thank you, see you.
What's your...
like I said at my discretion instead of saying, you know, my current crosswind at my you know, instead of just verbatim reading it back.
Hobby Tower, Southwest 170. Apologize for that. We're on Charlie. Thank you.
I abbreviate it just enough to let him know that I know what the command is, and this time it was at my discretion, so that's all I said.
Okay.
Which I think is fine.
Okay.
Gear is up, flaps are up. Approaching midfield. About midfield, I'll drop the gear and get a notch of flaps in. It's kind of fun, Tree, when it's, you know, a little busy, you know, because you get these commands, you know, to do different things. Even though we're just in a traffic pattern, it's kind of like,
right.
oh shoot, what do I got to say? What do I got to do? So it's great practice.
Right. It is. And you're not counting out your pattern because he can see you.
Correct.
And he'll tell you.
Correct.
So you don't need to say, hey, I'm on a downwind, I'm on base, any of that stuff.
Correct.
Only you just answer him. So he knows you're doing a pattern.
Exactly.
And if you're doing something he doesn't like, he'll tell you.
Hobby Tower, American 992, holding short runway 13 right.
Next thing I'm expecting.
American 992, Hobby Tower. Runway 13 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, American 992.
He's going to call me, let me know I'm clear for the option to land or to do a touch and go.
Are you on base or final?
I'm on downwind right now still. Now I'm starting my turn on base. Well, he hasn't called me yet, so I'm going to extend my my downwind a little bit.
And American 992, wind 070 at 5. Make the left turn heading tree 50. Runway 13 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
I can't get nav map to stay out where I can see.
So heading 350 for takeoff, American 992, clear for takeoff.
Alright. Still hasn't called me.
What's your speed about? What are you averaging when everything's up?
Right now I'm at 76. 80.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
I'm gonna... Oh, we're actually turning...
And November 18 Romeo, traffic departing your arrival, before your arrival is at American A320. Caution brake turbulence, runway 13 right, you are clear for the option.
Traffic, watching for the turbulence, clear for the option 13 right, 18 Romeo.
Attention aircraft, this frequency, information whiskey is now current, wind 070 at 5, altimeter 29 or 9 or 5.
Alright, here we go. And I'm turning base.
Yeah, so Phlox, I see you kind of extended your downwind a bunch there. Yeah, that's not really like a requirement. Are you not really supposed to do that? I mean, if I'm waiting to clear you for the option, you still just continue your pattern normally, and then, you know, if you're coming short on the runway, then you'd let me know that you're missing.
Okay, I'll do that next time. Let me do that next time. Let me stay in the pattern. I'll get on final as long as there's no other traffic, and then I'll call you and alert you, and we'll practice that. Okay.
All right.
Hobby Tower, good evening, Southwest 5454 on ILS 4, about a 5 mile final.
Southwest 5454, Hobby Tower, continue approach.
We'll continue our approach for 5454.
Yeah, Flux, I picked too fast of a plane for this because I'm not comfortable below 90. So I'm gonna keep overtaking you here.
I can stay in the 90s.
Okay, yeah, I minimum is gonna be 95 for me to
Hobby Tower,
functional.
Alaska 1022, ILS runway 4.
American 992, contact departure. Have a good night.
Could you say again for American 9992?
American 992, contact departure. Have a good night.
Contact departure, have a good night, Hobby Tower. Thank you.
Harbor Golf, Yankee Mike, holding short 13 right.
And Charlie Golf, Yankee Mike, Hobby Tower, remain holding short.
Remain holding short, Yankee Mike.
And Alaska 1022, Hobby Tower, continue approach.
Okay.
And Southwest 5454, traffic departing the crossing runway prior to your arrival is a Piper. Wind 070 at 5, runway 4, you are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4. And we got some blinking lights ahead of us, so we should be concerned for those.
I told you, traffic departing the crossing runway prior to your arrival.
Roger. We have that traffic in sight for 5454.
That went in one ear, right out the other.
Oh, you know, when you see blinking lights in front of you, you get a little concerned and you don't worry about the crossing runway.
And Piper 18 Romeo, extend your upwind.
Stand upwind, 18 Romeo.
137 Victor, extend upwind.
Nice, Tree. Love it. Ears up, flaps up.
Actually,
we got a number for you to call.
And Alaska 1022, traffic you're following is a Boeing 738, wind 070 at 5, runway 4, you're clear to land number 2.
4 clear to land number 2, Alaska 1022.
Hobby Tower, good evening, Southwest 19, ILS 4, 180 or Great Hotel 5.
Southwest 19, Hobby Tower, continue your approach.
Southwest 19.
And remember, 6 Tree 18 Romeo, how about this? Let's put you in the left pattern, so enter the left crosswind, runway 13 right.
Left crosswind, 13 right.
137 Victor. 137 Victor, left crosswind, runway 13 right.
Hobby Tower, good evening, Southwest 490, establish ILS 4.
And Southwest 490, Hobby Tower, continue your approach.
Continuing, 490.
I've got 1 notch of flaps in, that might help.
Yeah, you could probably put in 2 notches.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That keeps me slower. You're doing...
And Southwest 5454, exit left at Bravo, contact ground 121.9.
And we're vacated Bravo. We'll contact ground now, fire 5454.
And we're still on crosswind, or we turn downwind? We're doing our own thing.
No. He told us to do it.
You should widen your downwind, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm going a little bit farther than you, Flox. I'm out here a little ways farther.
And Southwest 19, wind 070 at 5, runway 4, you are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4, Southwest 19.
So he didn't control us on the crosswind, he just said a left downwind.
Yeah, left downwind, so that put us over on this side, yes. That way, oh.
And Alaska 1022, exit left to when able, contact ground, 121.9.
But that was our discretion.
We'll be exiting at the end here, Alaska 1022, see you soon.
That crosswind was our discretion.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
The length of the crosswind.
Yeah, I mean, there's a...
Charlie Golf, Yankee Mike, I haven't forgotten about you.
There's a pattern,
Hello,
So
no
there's
worries.
it should be a standard rate turn. You know,
Yeah,
on your
approach just
turn
sent me
indicator.
a whole bunch of arrivals.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
So it should be a standard rate turn on your turn indicator, and I wasn't paying attention, and I made a sharp turn.
And southwest 490, Hobby Tower, wind 070 at 5, runway 4, you are clear to land.
Clear land 04, southwest 490.
And your airspeed now about 110?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Perfect. 1 notch of flaps will do me. I could do 2. Just burn more fuel. And we're crossing this runway here. This approach, because that's not our runway. Yep, I got you right at my,
And November 18
o'clock.
Romeo, extend your downwind.
And my downwind. Extend
Hobby
the
Tower,
downwind.
137 Victor.
Romeo.
Hobby Tower, extend down, 1137 Victor, extend downwind, Hobby Tower.
It wouldn't be Hobby Tower at the end. It would be your call sign at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't Unicom.
Okay.
Extending the downwind. Oh, there's a nice little city up there.
Yeah. Called Houston. And
And
surrounding...
Charlie Golf, Yankee Mike, runway 13, right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 13 right, Yankee Mike.
So there's some traffic coming in. If I pulled up a little nav map, there's traffic coming in on 04. That's why we're over here on this side so that they can come in. He's got somebody holding on 13 right. We're extending our downwind. That way, this cross traffic that's coming in on 4 can do their job.
I see that. I'm going a little too fast here. I'm just backing off just a bit.
Hobby Tower, FedEx 401 Heavy's with you, ILS 4.
FedEx 401 Heavy, Hobby Tower, reduce final approach speed.
Reduced to final approach speed, FedEx 401 Heavy.
You're turning base, Flox.
Yep.
On your own discretion.
Yeah,
he just said do it.
Yeah, he told me to extend it. I've extended it.
And he's not going to tell you when to turn base. We're just going to... We decided we're safe. Now we're going to do a base. Okay. Got it.
And Charlie Golf, Yankee Mike, unfortunately, I won't be able to do any type of flight following. Maintain VFR at or below 1,200, fly runway heading. Runway 13 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading and at or below 1,200 and clear for takeoff 13 right, Yankee Mike.
Oh, Hypercon.
And November 18 for Romeo, make a left 360.
Left 360, 18 Romeo. Standard rate turn. Here we go. Left
And
360.
Southwest 490, contact ground, 121.9er.
Over ground, point 9, have a good night.
Left
137 Victor, left 360, standard turn.
Yeah, I didn't have to say standard turn. I was just telling myself that part.
Oh, gotcha. So just left 1360.
Yep.
So I just say 137 Victor, left 360.
Yep.
Now, Flox, did I tell you to turn base?
Oh, you said to extend my downwind. You didn't say that you would call my
Hobby
base.
Tower, southwest 10,
Well,
we've
it's
got the
usually
localizer
expected.
1, runway
Okay,
4,
all right.
working on the glide.
I thought he said do a 360.
Southwest 10, Hobby Tower, continue approach, reduce final approach speed.
Where's the final approach speed? Approach told us 210 till 7.
Okay, I'm doing a
Actually,
360.
maintain 170 until 10 mile final.
Alright, 170 till 10, southwest 10.
Welcome in, Hyper. I'll do my best to try to explain it as I go along here.
And Charlie Golf, Yankee
new.
Mike, just maintain VFR at or below 1,200 until you're out of the Hobby Class Bravo. Squawk VFR, frame to change approved, just continue runway heading until you're out of the Bravo.
Roger, Yankee Mike.
I'm new to...
After this,
Oh, go ahead.
After this 360, we're just going to continue on to a final then, because we're close enough now. It's not even a base, it's a final.
Tower, Pilot Club 1496, 18 miles to southwest, inbound ILS runway 4, with information whiskey.
Pelican 1496, Hobby Tower, continue approach.
I'm staying in the 360 until he calls me for final.
You're doing what?
November 6 Tree 18 Romeo. Traffic landing on the crossing runway is an Airbus 339. And traffic following behind him is a Boeing 737. You'll be landing in between the two of them. Runway 13 right, you're cleared, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 13 right, we'll watch for traffic. Alright, here we go.
137 Victor, clear, touch and go, 13 right, watch for traffic.
So, Hyper, yeah, welcome in. I'm really new to VATSIM. Been wanting to do this for a couple of years. Been messing around, you know, trying to learn it just on the stream and stuff, and doing like Unicom calls. But now I'm jumping in with both feet, and Wednesday nights is VATSIM night. Hopefully, maybe you can learn from our mistakes.
Dave Flux, you're on final, correct?
Correct.
And he cleared us. Yeah, he
And
cleared us.
FedEx 401 heavy exit left to wind able contact ground to 121.9er.
Left to enable and over to ground, FedEx 401 heavy.
Gears coming down.
And Southwest 10, traffic departing the crossing runway prior to your arrival is a Piper. Wind 070 at 5, runway 4, you are clear to land.
Traffic in sight, we're going as slow as we can, Southwest 10, clear to land.
Love it.
And Southwest 10, speed is your discretion.
Speed is your discretion. That's all for me. Get in and out of here. Woo! All right. Somebody coming in over there. There they are. Up and up and away. Nice job, STW. You're up. Woo! Laps up. So, Hyper, yeah, welcome to Foxtrot's hangar. We're practicing traffic patterns, and to get introduced to VATSIM, when you're in a traffic pattern, the tower is monitoring us the whole time. Oh, I wonder if he wants us to do left traffic still.
He didn't say.
But that was his last instruction, so...
So we stay on left.
I think I'm going to stay on left, yep.
Yeah.
That'll be easier for that incoming traffic, too, I think.
Yep.
And Pelican 1496, wind is 070 at 5, runway 4, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4, Pelican 146.
So, right now we're making a left crosswind turn. So, in the traffic pattern, this is the crosswind. And if I show my other screen, you can see the traffic pattern that we're doing here. It's this oval shape. Okay? That's the traffic pattern. This is a crosswind. This is a downwind. This is base. And then final. Oops. And it's important to know those because he may give us instructions for different areas in the pattern. So you need to be familiar with, what areas of the pattern that we're in. We usually fly about 1,000 feet above ground level when you're in the pattern. Okay, I can straighten it out a little bit. And the airport should be off to my left over here.
And you're turning to downwind.
Yep, now we're on the downwind. Heading towards downtown Houston.
And Southwest 10, contact ground 121.9er.
121.9, good night, Southwest 10.
And he hasn't called us to say, what are you doing on left? Right? So I think that was a good call. You know, that was his last instruction.
Yep.
Oh, so what I was trying to say, Hyper, was with being in the pattern, the hardest part is getting the taxi instructions. So you spawn in at an FBO gate. You don't want to spawn in at a commercial airline terminal gate. You want to be in a FBO gate parking ramp. You spawn in there and familiarize yourself with the layout of the taxiways, what they're called, and the runways. And then you make your contact with the ground controller, and then they'll give you taxi instructions. And that's the hardest part, especially in the dark, is figuring out where to taxi in order to get to that runway. And then when you're up in the air, basically you're flying an oval, and you'll get one call, usually, one call, where he'll say...
November 1H Romeo, runway 13 right, you are clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 13 right, 18 Romeo. That's the call that we get. And so, to practice being on the radio with just that one call, it's a great way to get familiar with the radio and being comfortable on the radio. That's why I like it.
Clear for the option, 137 Victor.
And right now...
Pilot Club 1496, right. Exit left when able, contact ground 121.9er.
I missed
121.9er, so Pilot Club 1498.
That was, it should have been 137, clear for the option, 13 right.
Yep.
1137.
November 26, Echo
Victor.
Tango, with you, ILS, runway 4.
November 26, Echo Tango, Hobby Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, November 26, Echo Tango.
Gears down, mixture, prop is forward, got a notch of flaps in, winds are calm. Oh, our altimeter is information whiskey is current now, and the altimeter went to 29905. We need to adjust that.
I can't see the adjustment in the dark.
That wasn't bad.
I'll have to figure that out.
Okay, we'll go left again. Coming up. Flaps coming up. Trim for climb. Go. And 29905. There we go. All right, so how busy is it out there? Somebody coming in. I was thinking is maybe this time I'll go back to FBO parking.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
And then we'll get taxi instructions again. Just practice that. All right, standard.
It's starting to get into muscle memory here a little bit.
Good.
Each time we do it.
Gonna do a standard rate turn in the pattern. Got my wing right there on the 20-degree indicator.
And you're over 100. We're on upwind.
I'm on the crosswind right now.
I know. I see you turning.
Standard rate turn should be.
November 6 Echo Tango, wind 070 at 5, runway 4. You are clear to land.
Runway 4, clear to land. 26 Echo Tango.
A little high.
Yeah, this works okay if I just keep a notch flaps down, then I'm comparable.
Downtown Houston is a good reference for the downwind.
It is. Boy, for some reason, I get low voltage. If these things go down to idle, that's what was killing my avionics.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah. So and I get an idiot light low voltage. Then I go to flashlight mode. But as soon as I give it a little RPM, everything came back to life. So I don't know if that's true to real life, but that's the behavior of this aircraft tonight.
And how's your pattern work going so far?
Oh, it's a lot of fun tonight, man.
It is a lot of fun.
Trees repeating and calling, making calls as well. And he says it's starting to sink in, like the muscle memory of what to say and stuff is sinking in. So that's all I can ask for. And I hope this inspires other people to check out VATSIM and give it a go.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Yeah, bro, just, if you ever become like a controller and you get busy like I just did a minute ago, trying to separate you from the big airliners on final.
Nice. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD, your VOD, and check it out. Yeah, let's give a shout out to SDW here for all his hard work.
Exactly.
If you look right here, there's all this extra crap here. I'm probably not going to read your remarks if you have all that in it.
Standard rate turn for turning base. Now, I did a standard rate turn pretty much when I did my crosswind to downwind, so hopefully this will put me right back on track again for the runway. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's the runway.
November 18 Romeo, runway 13 right, you were clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 13 right, 18 Romeo.
Clear for the option, 13 right, 1137 Victor.
So, whoops. So what I just thought is when I said clear for the option 13 right, and then I said 18 Romeo. That's almost like 18 right. Maybe I should say November, like say 6318 Romeo instead of 18 Romeo, so that we don't use
gotcha.
anybody. At least that's in my case.
Well, I get right in your case, but I know you can abbreviate when you're doing lots of.
What's Treetop's call sign?
1137 Victor.
Just keep abbreviating it, especially because ATC is already abbreviating and all that.
Well, what I was saying, it was me. What I was saying was just now when you gave me the clear for the option for 13 right, I said clear for the option 13 right, 18 Romeo. Letting you know it was me, hearing you. But 13
we have vacated at Bravo.
13 right and 18 Romeo are right.
November 026 Echo Tango, say parking.
We can go to the any part of this terminal.
Are you sure you want to go to the terminal? Because that's usually for the big boy jets.
Okay, we can go to the general aviation area.
Yeah, this place is full of them. You can taxi to Atlantic via Yankee. It should be just up there to the north of you.
Okay, taxi Yankee to the north. November 26 Echo Tango.
Yeah, so instead of saying 13 right 18 Romeo when I'm confirming a message, I'm gonna say 13 right 6318 Romeo. What I'm gonna say, just to make sure there's no confusion.
No, you're fine because the difference between right and Romeo is a little different.
So is that cool? Okay, all right, then I'll continue doing that. Good feedback.
Yeah, it's fine.
So next,
Yeah, we were supposed to stop. Sorry.
I know you kept going. So it's like, well, shoot.
All right, we'll stop on the next one.
Okay.
Well, you stopping to take a break or something?
Yeah, we'll just go back to the ramp there and take a 5-minute break.
Which FBO you want? There's like 8 of them here.
FBO West, where we took off from.
You want Millionaire, the land of better cookies?
I'd have to pull it up to see it. See here.
Yeah, it's Millionaire where you were.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it the where the good cookies are.
Cool. Yeah, so go ahead and you can ask me for my preference, and I'll say Millionaire.
Yeah, I guess. You don't really need to. I already got it.
Okay. I'm a little fast in the pattern work too. Somebody joining us?
I did, sir. Is that all right?
Oh, of course, Mish. Yeah, anytime. You're always welcome.
Well, I saw the light on.
Yeah.
You should have seen all the craziness that I had a minute ago here on tower. Approach, he had lined up like 5 different arrivals or something like that, and then I got flocks up here in the pattern on the crossing runway.
Putting me over here
like
on
the one guy that does pattern work all night, and then there's just 5 arrivals.
Right? Yeah, welcome in, Mish. Good to see you, bud.
Well, it's good to be back. Feel like every time you guys are out causing trouble, that's what feels like home to me.
Yep.
Yeah, he's causing trouble, breaking all the rules.
Yeah. You trained us.
Told him to extend his downwind. He kind of did, but then he turned on his own.
No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I didn't train anybody. This skill set was already yours.
Here it comes. The big disclaimer. Here it comes.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's got to be.
Yeah.
What good
If
is
anything,
a
I'm the one that
disclaimer?
taught him some stuff. Like back when I first started watching it, I was trying to teach him to do stuff on Unicom and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. But that sounds serious. I mean, that sounds like something that a real pilot would know. I would never teach him anything like that. I have my standards. I keep them really low so I can hit the goals.
November 1-8 Romeo, runway 13 right. You are clear for the option.
13 right, clear for the option. 18 Romeo.
Did not start it on fire. So what a great goal that is.
Well played.
I would say, I'd say 137 Victor, cleared for the option. 13 right.
Yep.
And you're on too long of a downwind when you're running into the big buildings down there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm in the Baron, following flocks, Mish, with 1 notch of flaps, so I can stay as slow as he is. Because I refuse to fly anything else.
Well, there you go. That's.
Well, at least you're not one of the guys I've had on VATSIM before that likes to fly an A320 in the pattern.
Oh, jeez.
I was wondering about that the other day. If that's something that people can do.
Technically, yes. I've had a 7.4 in the pattern before.
Wow.
Jiminy.
Luckily, it's been at airports that have parallel runways, so I'll just put them on the other runway.
Well, it'd be a big pattern for something like that, I would think.
Okay, chat. So right now the controller does not know if I'm going to do a touch and go or if I'm going to go park, right? I'm clear for the option, so it means I could be doing either. So what I'm going to end up doing here is putting her down and then, getting off on a taxiway, and there'll be a hold short line. I need to go to the opposite side of the hold short line. I'll stop and then call tower and request taxi instructions, or call ground. They'll
Did he
hand me
clear
over.
us?
No, yeah, he did, and he'll
Yeah,
hand me over.
ground's gone.
Yeah, he would hand me over to ground, but ground is gone. So
Yeah, everyone's gone. I was like the first one online tonight, and I'm the last one online.
oh wow. For a taxiway.
Well, it sounds like we need people just like you. Get her done just because.
Yep. And you can see Misha's is nighttime, which actually, in a lot of ways, is easier
For spotting
than
traffic.
daytime. Yeah, and the runways are all lit up. It's easy reference.
For a taxiway, I'm not. Oh, did I just miss it?
Yep.
Is that another one right there? I don't see the. No. I don't
There
see.
would have to be.
I don't see the markers.
The end. Yeah, there's another one in about.
Okay, there's a marker. I see a yellow sign there.
Yep, less than 100 yards up.
But I'm looking for the yellow line, the paint strip that would guide me in. What the heck?
I'm too far away to see if there is one, but both of the both left and right are taxiways, and then at the end of the runway is another one. And if you're not seeing the yellow line,
There we go.
It's right there.
Oh man, that was hard. All right, here comes the hold short line. I'm gonna be holding
That's
short.
why you stay in the middle of the runway till you see the line.
Yeah. All right, I'll try that next time. That's why I'm practicing. At night, it's a lot different for that kind of stuff. All right, here we go. Hobby Tower 96318 Romeo, holding short. Oh man, gotta figure out where I'm at here.
November.
Holding short November 18 Romeo.
And November 18 Romeo, taxi back to Millionaire by
Fox, you're at an airport.
right on
Glad I could
November, Lima, Juliet, Kilo,
Oh my
Kilo
God.
1, hold short, runway 4 at Kilo 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hang on a second, Mish. All right. Hobby Tower, November 618 Romeo. Repeat that.
It's a right on November, and then Lima, Juliet, Kilo, Kilo 1, hold short, runway 4 at Kilo 1.
Right on November, Lima, Juliet, Kilo 1, hold short, runway 4, 18 Romeo.
Yeah, you're all like, what the hell?
I'm not repeating that. 1137 Victor, holding short.
Okay, so we're gonna turn right here. We're gonna turn right on November, and let me pull up the pull it up so everybody can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we're down here. We are holding short right here. This is November. Okay. So we're gonna go right on November to Lima. Okay. Lima to Juliet. Juliet's over here. Oh wait, you guys aren't seeing it.
No.
Hang on. Here we go. Okay, so we're right here on Quebec, holding short. We're gonna go right on November, left on Juliet, or left on Lima to Juliet, because Juliet's over here. That's how I know to go left. Okay, so left on Lima to Juliet, and then we're gonna hold short. Oh wait, Juliet, then Kilo right here. to Kilo 1, and we're going to be holding short right here on runway 4. All right. Good luck. Okay, parking brakes off. Right on November. That says J in the sim. I don't think the
Right.
sim, yeah, I don't think the sim is updated.
I was thinking that too. You said you were going to turn right on November, but I thought that's Juliet right there. And that's me standing by the side of the road like a
Yeah, that's Juliet.
like an ambush.
Okay, so this thing dead ends into Lima, so that's fortunate. Huh? Dark, man. Okay, then we're going to go over here to Juliet. Following this yellow line right here. And I'm kind of cheating, looking... Oh.
Houston Tower, evening. Delta 657 Heavy on the ILS for runway 4.
Delta 657 Heavy, Hobby Tower. Wind is 0705, runway 4. You are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4, 657 Heavy.
Yeah, I was looking at little nav map, which I had on the screen. You guys could see it. So as I'm going through the taxiway here, I'm kind of looking at little nav map, trying to judge my position. And now I'm looking for Kilo. I believe is going to be this one here. But I don't see any marker. Kilo goes all the way down the length of the runway. Yeah, I think this is Kilo. Again, I mentioned this is the hardest part. Is the taxi instructions and navigating, especially sometimes when the sim doesn't match. There's a download, I think, to fix that I need to get. But right now I'm cheating and using SkyVector, the map on SkyVector, and using it as a reference to navigate these taxiways here, because they are what the ATC controller is using. And the first taxiway is Kilo 1. Right, at least. Yeah, there's the angle. And we're going to be holding short of runway 4 right here. Should get a hold short line right here. Oh, I don't see a hold short.
You kind of passed the hold short line.
Well, I didn't see it. Let me push back. It was just a little... It was like a little yellow line.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I saw it on the stream.
Yeah, it wasn't. But it didn't have the red paint and the runway markers like I'm used to seeing. Oh yeah, I can barely see it. I can barely. Look, it's all grayed out over there from when they did the satellite photography. There's no runway. Just saw the crossing traffic. That was cool. So that did not meet my expectations as far as
November 18 Romeo, cross runway 4 Kilo 1, and continue Golf into parking.
Cross runway 4, Golf into parking, 18 Romeo.
And Delta 5 or 657, exit left when able. And taxi to parking by Yankee. Have a good night.
Cross runway 4
Exiting
into
left,
parking,
taxi
137
Yankee
vector.
Banks, Delta 657 heavy.
Kind of over here a little bit. Oh shit.
Good evening, United 224 radio check.
Aircraft calling Hobby Tower 5x5.
Roger, and Houston Tower, are you also controlling the...
I think he's off-roading now.
I saw paint.
United 224 Hobby Tower, you sound like you're really far outside my airspace. And I am in fact just a tower controller, not a radar controller, so I don't do arrivals and departures and all that. Just contact me established on at least a 10-mile final.
Yeah, that was weird, Mish. It's like grass, but then I also saw paint on the grass back there too. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna turn it to daylight and see what I did here. All right, so we're back at our FBO parking, kind of where we started. Let me make this go to daylight. I wanna take a. Three. Yeah, look at that. That's weird. So here's the end of 4. Here is golf into parking. Right? And then if I look at the map here and see here's the end of the runway. Here's golf into parking, right? And there's like that little there's like a little island right there. Okay. Bring that back off and go back into the sim. There's that island. So even though this is textured as grass right now, yeah, this is where I was supposed to go. Boy, that's confusing at night, right? We just taxied across all the way from down there.
Dang, we did a lot.
Right?
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, yep.
Are we gonna do any more?
Well, let's see. What are we doing for time? You know what? We're almost at 2 hours, so we'll just go ahead and call it a stream.
Okay. We talk about what we did.
Okay, so a couple minute intermission here, and we'll come back and
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Groovy.
Here it is.
Good evening, Houston Tower, citation 561 Juliet Bravo.
Station 561 Juliet Bravo, Hoppy Tower.
Yeah, we're on short final runway 4. Sorry about that. I was monitoring Unicom. I didn't see you on.
Yeah, I've been on for over 4 hours, but okay. And it's not exactly short final either, but wind 0705, runway 4, you're clear to land.
Yeah, clear to land runway 4. We're on a 6.5 miles out.
Yeah, short final to me is a mile or less.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, sorry about that, not getting over to you. I was first time flying this aircraft, so I've got a lot going on.
Yeah, that CJ4 can definitely be a little complicated.
Yeah, it's turning into one of my favorite aircraft, though.
The only reason I don't like it is because my hardware doesn't work with it without going out and paying for some program to translate the controls over.
Yeah, copy that.
Hey, how much longer are you going to be around, Phlox?
Phlox, we can't hear you.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a stream, STW. It's just about 2 hours now. I felt like it was only like an hour or something like that, so I was taking an intermission and a break. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream. And I gotta say,
Yeah, you spend like an hour preparing for stuff.
I know, and that'll get better. And
then there's me. I load up my 737. I'm out of there in 40 minutes.
Yeah. And also,
Well,
I'm going slow because I want to bring people up with me too, right? So, but it'll get better.
Yeah.
It'll get faster. And yeah, the patience is very much appreciated. And dude, so here's a little analogy. Whenever I had a good dinner or something like that, and I would have milk with the dinner, growing up and stuff, or any drink even nowadays. If it's a really good dinner, I don't touch the milk. Okay. And then at the end, I got to drink all this milk. Okay. Tonight, I usually like to have a beverage, when I'm streaming. And I was having so much fun, I forgot to pour one until just now, like 30 seconds ago. So just like a good dinner,
I mean, I've done the same thing, and for the stream, before I had like the hydrate thing, it'd be half the time I would be taking a drink for an hour or two.
Yep. So
But now it's every 5 to 10 minutes.
So I just feel like I finished a great meal. I had some, good times. I learned a couple of things along the way. Especially about the pattern, and if I'm asked to extend, wait for the call to base and stuff like that. Yeah, and the traffic tonight was great. You had us in a right traffic pattern, but then it turned out to be better to put us on the left traffic pattern. So that traffic
It's
can
just
come in on 4.
I wouldn't usually do the left because 1, it's 13 right, the right runway, and 2, putting you in a left pattern has a chance of you flying over the terminal, which we're not really supposed to do.
Oh.
But you did put us on a left at one point, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Yep.
But then Phlox was doing a really narrow downwind, and I'm like, you want to widen that downwind a bit?
Yep.
But this is my analogy. This is like a puzzle, and it's
November 1 Juliet Bravo, say parking.
Yeah, we're heading over to Signature.
Each
Number
time
1
I do
Juliet
this,
Bravo, exit right on Charlie, and then Charlie to parking. Have a good night.
I pick up
right on Charlie to parking 561 Juliet Bravo.
one or two more things.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's all good. It's all good. It's just the cross
Yeah.
traffic. It's all good. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just pick up one or two more good things that I wouldn't get if we're just doing regular VFR flying from point A to point B. So this is great stuff. The radio work, getting more used to this Baron, and figuring out the radios. I got those down now, and
Oh,
I've
good.
just
Yeah, and Treetop, you know what you should do? I actually have a guy that's in my chat. He actually keeps a notebook. He'll just write things down as he learns them.
well, yep, you're right. I need to do that. And Phlox has been after me for years to do it that way, and I write
If
some
you
stuff
actually
down.
get up and start flying with ATC, you'll need a notebook.
Yeah, true. You're right. There's too much
Or
to
something, or you'll need one of those things like Phlox has.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing comes in so
But
handy.
honestly, a notebook's better, especially once you get out of the pattern.
Yeah. But really, this is a lot of fun, and you know, pattern work now. We've done so many patterns. It's like, yeah, I got that one. And at night, a pattern work is actually a little bit easier, especially on a big airport. That's all the runways are lit, and then you got nav maps off to your left. It's like there's the orientation of the runway. Here's where I am. I can see where Phlox is. It's just it just all worked.
Phlox, did you ever get Flight Plan Go yet?
I did, and I've got it on the iPad here, but it wasn't syncing up for some reason. I had it working when I installed it last week. Flight Plan Go, it should be going here. Let me see if it picks it up here
What
now.
about the program that you used to connect it?
Yes, that's going too. That's actually running right now. I started that earlier.
Yeah, you gotta go to external and select X-Plane. Sometimes you need to toggle between GPS and X-Plane a couple times.
Okay, so let me show my screen. The left monitor. Where you at? There you are. So this is the application Flight Plan Go that we're talking about. Connected to FSX.
Oh, you're using that connector. Okay.
Well, yeah.
If you're using that one, you gotta actually hit FSX in the thing. But I find that one doesn't work as well, and that's like they're one that they made for it.
Right. Yeah, that's why I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, the other program that I usually give people to use, it works better, I think.
You have to share that with me then.
I mean, it's over in my Discord. It's probably even in yours too. I'm not sure.
But yeah, I'm trying it because this application then it shows up on the on the iPad here. You guys can see that. There it is.
Well, there it is.
But on the iPad, it'll show the airport diagram and it'll show where my plane is, and that'll help me a lot with taxiing. It'll be a great tool for taxiing.
And Phlox, what did you say Ada said the altimeter setting was?
You know, I know what that is. I'm glad you asked, because I wrote it down.
Now,
I wrote it
now
down.
I see where to set it.
29.95.
Yeah, it looks like that app isn't in
Oh, I
your
see.
Discord right now. It's over in mine though. It's like a pinned message in the channel on mine.
Just sort of.
Which channel?
The flying info channel on my Discord.
Okay, flying info. Right.
9.5.
Glad you found that tree.
I see. Yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, now I see how the altimeter. Like I said, it's like a puzzle. I mean, we've flown for so long, and now we're learning the other end of it.
And there's more to learn.
Yeah, out here in St. Helens, one of the retired fire chiefs is also a pilot. Been a pilot for years, and he's interested in flight sim until he found out how much money we spend on this. but and he has a plane. He owns one, and so this morning, you know, we had a meeting, and he said he brought up flight sim, and I said, yeah, we're doing VATSIM tonight, and I explained what that was, and he goes, holy cow. Yeah, you got the whole, that's the other end of it. And it's like, yep.
So yeah, SDW, thank you again for the mentorship and you know, running ATC. Good stuff. And
yeah, this just terrific.
Man, thanks for being a great co-host, a great neighbor, and a great friend.
Back at you, Phlox. This is a fun adventure that we're doing together with our friends like SCW and Mish and everybody else that comes with us.
Yep, good stuff.
So,
and Hypercons with the follow tonight. Master Chief followed. QF Music followed. And QF did a raid as well with a party of 12. It was awesome. And Viper Strike was in here with us tonight. And Viper Strike, I think he's trying to mix it up a little bit. He didn't do the jump scare today. So maybe he's holding back so that, he can surprise us,
Yeah. I wouldn't trust that.
You know how many jump scares I could do? I got 70,000 points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust SCW or Viper Strike. So it's when you least expect it.
Right?
Oh, good stuff.
So yeah, thanks again, SCW.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoyed that, and we'll look for somebody to raid, and with that, we will see you tomorrow night at GA flight. Maybe we'll go to another national park. So I'll figure that out.
That'd be awesome. Yep. Okay, very good. We'll see you guys.
All right.
Thanks again, STW.
The music going, and we'll roll some credits.
Sounds good.
All right, good night, all.
Good night, Flux. Flux, you still there? No worries.
That could be a little high.